The deepest concern is the escalation of military tensions around Iran, which threatens further undermining of regional and global security. Russia has strongly condemned the US missile and bomb strikes on Iran's nuclear program facilities, which were carried out following an unprovoked Israeli attack on the Islamic Republic. This is a blatant disregard for international law, the UN Charter, and Security Council resolutions, with the gravest implications for the non-proliferation regime of weapons of mass destruction. Therefore, we consistently call for an end to aggression and for all necessary steps to be taken to return the situation around Iran to the political diplomatic track. There are now signs that this indisputable fact is gradually being recognized by other countries, including the immediate participants in the current situation. Russia's specific proposals on how to ensure not only reliable de-escalation but also a robust long-term settlement have already been sent to the United States, Israel, and Iran. We remain ready for practical discussion of these proposals, as well as for dialogue with our colleagues involved in various conflicts on all other issues. It has become commonplace to talk about the possibility of the start of World War III. This is especially sad in a situation where revanchist, aggressive, militant sentiments are reviving to the full extent in Europe once again. As if two world wars, not to mention less significant conflicts in previous centuries, were not enough for the leaders of the current European Union. Nevertheless, there are also positive trends, including the realism and common sense declared by the administration of Donald Trump as the fundamental principles of its foreign policy and its reliance on the national interests of the United States, while professing recognition of the national interests of other states. This is a very important assertion that fundamentally distinguishes the Trump administration, in terms of conceptual vision of world development, from the previous administration of Joe Biden, which was entirely absorbed in its neoliberal hegemonic plans. Without addressing the root causes of the Russian-Ukrainian conflict, nothing will work. Look, for example, at Ukraine's laws prohibiting and destroying Russian education at all levels. They started with higher education, and then moved on to primary schools. The ban on Russian language media, the ban on Russian culture, no Russian books can be found in libraries now. They were thrown out, like in the years of rampant fascism in Germany. In Germany, they burned books, but Ukrainians are a peculiar people. They recycle them for paper, even getting money for it. They demolish monuments, including the monument to the founder of Odessa, Catherine the Great. Yesterday, there were encouraging statements made, notably from Washington, Tehran, and Israel, although some ambiguous comments followed. I do not wish to mistake wishful thinking for fact because contradictory comments followed from different sides after these hopeful statements. But if they materialize, and we will be ready to help ensure they do, I believe everyone will breathe a sigh of relief. This bloody and destructive history does not promote the normal development of nations in this part of the world.